Hey guys, in today's video I'll be showing you how to play A Poem on the Underground Wall by Simon and Garfunkel with capo at the 7th fret. This is a really great song for practicing your travis picking. The left hand is relatively simple, so it's easy just to kind of concentrate on the right hand and getting the picking down nice and evenly. Yeah, let's get straight into it. We've kind of got two guitar parts we're going to need to learn. We have one for what I'll call the verse and one for kind of like a bridge chorus thing. But yeah, just those two. So for the verse part, it's also using the introduction, and we hear this walk down. C, this is all relative to the capo. C, B, G, G, F sharp, E. And that's going to be the main sound we want to draw out throughout our travis picking. So the chords there, we're just making a C shape for the C, coming to a C over B, so that's keeping this finger on the second string, first fret, and then to a G, we only need a one finger G chord. Down to the F sharp, again just one finger and the open strings elsewhere, and then on the E we come to an E minor. C, C over B, G, like I guess F sharp over G, sorry, G over F sharp, E minor. And yeah, we're just going to be travis picking over that line. So we're going to spend one beat on each chord, so we're changing relatively quickly. And the strings for that, I'll just go over it. I've got a separate video on travis picking if you want to have a more detailed version, but very quickly, we're going to be playing the root. So for a C chord, that's the 5th. And then with our middle finger, we're playing 2. Then with our thumb, we go to 4. And then with our first finger, 3. So our thumb oscillates back and forth between the root and the 4th string on the 1 and beat, so like 1 and 2 and 3 and we intersperse these two fingers on the kind of quarter beats. So like 1 and 2 and 3 and yeah, we're going to be playing that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and that's the vast majority of the song. You then just speed that up. To kind of vary up the travis pick a little bit, you'll hear him play with the rhythms. So rather than just constantly doing this like run of quarter notes, you hear this root, strum, and then travis pick. So if you just practice on one chord, let's take the E minor. We're going to pick the roots of the note, so 6th string, strum, 6, 6, 2, 4, 3, 6, strum, 6, 2, 4, 3, 6, strum, 6, 2, 4, 3. So the counting for that is on the at 1 of the beat, you pluck the root, on the and you strum, and then you start with the root again on the next whole beat. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So you can now play that pattern on any chord that you're holding for 2 or more beats. So in this case, it'll be the G or the E minor. Just put some lyrics to it. Apologies for the singing as usual. The last train is nearly due, the underground is closing soon, and in the dark deserted station, restless in anticipation, a man waits in the shadows. His restless eyes leave him scratching all that they can touch or catch, hidden deep within his pocket, safe within his silent socket, he holds a coloured crayon, etc. Bit high for me. Another thing you can do just to make it slightly more interesting is on this G, you can hammer onto a C over G. So that's like this normal C shape, so like this would be a C, but obviously we've got the G in the bass, it's like this. So hammering on from a G to a C over G and back. That's the 1st fret of the 2nd string with the 1st finger and the 2nd fret of the 4th string with the middle finger. So yeah, just a C shape with a G. There are a couple of different ways you can include it. So let's say when you land on this G, so we've got C, you can then pluck, so I'm plucking 1, 2 and 3, and hammering on like that. The important thing is to try and keep that, just keep the rhythm going and not let it be interrupted. Another way of including it would be on the strum. So basically the requirement is you already have like the strings that you're going to be hammering onto vibrating, or at least some of them, because if you're just trying to hammer onto a string and it's not vibrating, it's quite hard to get a sound. Like, it's hardest to get the sound. So if you do it after a strum, then it's very kind of apparent, and similarly that the idea with the plug is that you can hear it. The important thing is not to disrupt the rhythm with it. But yeah, so that's the vast majority of the song done. And then you just got this kind of chorus thing that only appears once. And the lyric is, the train has gone suddenly, on wheels clicking silently like a gently tapping litany, and he holds his crayon rosary tighter in his hand. Now this bit I would struggle to remember, chord-wise. We got the train has gone suddenly on an E minor chord. And again, you'll just be cherry picking. We're on that for 8 beats, I think. Train has gone suddenly, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On wheels clicking silently, we go to a D major. So wheels clicking silently. Like a gently tapping litany, we're on this C for gently. Gently tapping litany. And let's see, we go to an A minor. So far we got E minor, wheels, gently tapping litany. Holds his crayon rosary. So that's on he holds, we go to an E minor, his crayon rosary, back to an A minor, tighter in his hand. So tighter is on the C, and then his hand's G. And yeah, I just always forget what the chords are there. So the train has gone suddenly, wheels clicking silently, gently tapping litany, and he holds his crayon rosary tighter in his hand. And then you're back into it. So you're going to finish on that G chord, and you just do a walk down, tighter in his hand. And then, now from his pocket quickly flashes a crayon on the wall, he slashes deep upon the advertising, a single worded poem comprised of 4 letters, etc. And you're back, and that is the entire song. Yeah, that's the whole song. So hopefully you enjoyed this, found it useful. When it comes to the finger picking, just take it slow. Like I say, being smooth and being on the rhythm is the most important part. The speed will come later. Yeah, if you have any questions about this or any other song recommendations, I mainly know Simon and Garfunkel, then leave them in the comments below, and have a great day.